Recording now. Now, here we go. Presenting. Ta-da! Technology. You guys know that song? Well, here we go. I'm so happy to be with you. I can't see you though. Will you guys come to my Zoom room so I can see you all? And we can sing and dance and pray together. So, we have some fun things to do today. So I hope you all had a safe and meaningful holiday. And here we are in our winter wonderland. It's perfect, the first day of December. And guess what's coming soon? You know, the Festival of Lights and Warmth. We're not going to sing any of those fun Hanukkah songs today, but we will next week. But let's begin our Tifillah together. Now that we're shared and now that we're recorded. So let's sing Hine Matov. Hine Matov. Umanayim sheberachim gam yachad. Hine matov. Umanayim sheberachim gam yachad. Repeat after me. How good it is. How sweet it is. To be together on this day. How good it is. How sweet it is. To be together on this day. Hine matov. Umanayim sheberachim gam yachad. Hine matov. Umanayim sheberachim gam yachad. Shalom aleichem. Shalom aleikum. You try that. Shalom aleichem. Shalom aleikum again. Shalom aleichem. Shalom aleikum. Shalom aleichem. Shalom aleikum. Hine matov. Umanayim sheberachim gam yachad. Hine matov. Umanayim sheberachim gam yachad. It is good. I'm not sitting though, but I think it's metaphorically how good it is to be together, even if we are virtually together, watching Facebook in our Hebrew school classrooms, in our home. And guess what? Pretty cool to stay cozy, huh? So, friends, we are going to focus on a word today. A word that we say all the time, but we don't realize how much we say it. And one of my favorite sayings, I have so many favorite sayings, ask my children, but also you guys know, I always say all these fun little sayings to make meaning and make our lives special. And I always say sometimes that, it's all, people say, it's all good, right? It's all good. Everything in life is good. Well, guess what? Sometimes things aren't so good. Some things aren't so tov. We're going to go back to that word, tov. But it's all God. And so it's our job, it's our journey to find all the goodness there is in the world. And what do we have here? So, some of you know that I love music. I love writing music, of course. And this was my first CD that I wrote a lot of songs for kids. And really, the songs were meant to teach Hebrew. And this is a song I wrote called Tov. And we all know, what does Tov mean? Good. So we are going to sing this song, let's try this. We'll see how it works. With the recording and with the words. It's not going to work. There we go. There's the rub. There's the rub. We need to sing it. Okay. So let's first look at these words. Okay? And then we're going to go back and sing. I'm so glad I practiced that. So Tov, it's a new morning. What is morning in Hebrew? Boker. With a new sun, Shemesh. Oh, I have an idea. You know what? Let's sing it with, see, we think on our feet here. Here we go. I'm going to play this song. I'm going to play it from my phone, and then we will have the words right here. Some of you have sung this with me, but not in a while. Here we go. That's good. Let's hear the music. Here we go. It's a new morning in Hebrew. Boker with a new sun. Shemesh. It's a new morning with a new sun. Come on, friends, let's have fun. Tell me the word if you would that makes a morning sunny and good. Here we go. Tov, 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 tov. Boker tov, 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 tov. Boker tov. What else do we say? It's a new evening. Lila in Hebrew with some new stars. What are those? Kochavim. It's a new evening with some kochavim. Come on, friends, it's time to dream. Tell me the word if you would that makes the morning starry and good. Tov, 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 tov. Lila tov, 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 tov. Lila tov. It's a new week. What is that in Hebrew? Shavua. With the hope of peace. You know that word. Shalom. It's a new week with the hope of shalom. Come on, friends, play nicely at home. Tell me the word if you would that makes a week peaceful and good. Here we go. Tov, 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 tov. Shavua tov, 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 tov. Shavua tov. Up. What's next? It's a new month. Chodesh with a new moon. What's that in Hebrew? Lavana. It's a new month with a new moon. Come on, friends, it's time to croon. Tell me the word if you would that makes a month blessed and good. Tov, 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 tov. Chodesh tov, 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 tov. Chodesh tov. In the morning, a boker tov. In the evening, a lila tov. Tov, 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 tov. In the new month, Shavua tov. In the new month, Chodesh tov. Tov, 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 tov. Mazel tov. Mazel tov. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you did that. Mazel tov. I have to remember that song. Mazel tov. Friends, I think this is a good new month. Not only the Hebrew month Kislev, but December, starting our journey into Choref, into the winter time, into our season of light. So that's pretty good. That's pretty tov, I think. So friends, wherever you are, I'll invite you to rise with me as we sing our Baruch Hu prayer, as we say our formal call to prayer to be with each other. may be seated. And now we have our first blessing of creation. Baruch atah Adonai Yotzer HaMeorot. And today I am wearing my talit, my prayer shawl, whenever we get together and pray. Usually the prayer leader wears a prayer shawl. The tradition, and also not just the minhag or tradition, but the halakha, the law, is you wear your tzitzit in the morning times. And in the evening on a very holy day where we ask for forgiveness. I heard it. Someone said it out there. Yom Kippur. That's right. So friends, I ask you to, you're probably not wearing a tzitzit. You're not wearing a talit. But what we do, you guys know, we concentrate on those words, the Shema, right? And when you do wear a talit, when you become a bar or bat mitzvah, you will gather the four corners of the tzitzit. And look at all these knots, 613 knots, to remind us of the 613 mitzvot. And we gather the four corners, like the four corners of the earth, that there are Jews in all of humanity, to remind us to love God and that God loves us, right? That ahava, our second theme of Revelation, that the Torah was given to us in love. Baruch atah Adonai, abocher b'amo Yisrael be'ahava. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinatam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'betecha u'v'lechtecha b'derech u'shoklecha u'v'kumecha וקשרתם לאות על ידיך ויהיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. What do all these words mean? What do we say when we say we love God? How do we love God? Let's read together. We love God when we do good deeds each day. Help us, God, to show you our love in every way. How do we love God with all our hearts? We love God with all our hearts when we love other people. Help us, God, to respect everyone, to speak kind words, to listen well. How do we love God with all our minds? We love God with all our minds when we study Torah. Help us, God, to learn your Torah. How do we love God with all of our strength? We love God when we share what we have. Helping others is the way we love God with all our strength. Help us, God, to be people who give tzedakah. Eternal God, we want to show you. We love you through all our deeds. May our love make the world a better place, the kind of world you meant it to be when you created us. And here we are at our Micha Mocha prelude, right? Our third theme of redemption. Long ago, we were slaves in Egypt. After 10 terrible plagues, Pharaoh finally told Moses that we could be free. We could be free to celebrate Shabbat. We could be free to pray to God. We could be free to be Jewish. But just as we got to the sea, Pharaoh changed his mind again. His chariots and soldiers were coming to take us back to Egypt, back to slavery. And just then, the sea parted and we safely crossed to the other side. We couldn't believe it. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, we sang, who is like you, Adonai? Today there are people who are not free. We promise that with your help, We will work hard to make sure that everyone is set free, and all the world will sing with joy. And we're going to sing this traditional melody today. It goes like this. Mi chamocha be'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, norati lot osef eleh. Let's try that again. Mi chamocha be'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, norati lot osef eleh. Tzu Yisrael kumal be'ezrat Yisrael, uvdechinu mecha Yehuda ve'Yisrael. Go aleinu Adonai tzvaot shemo, Kedosh Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Gal Yisrael. Rock of Israel, help us, Israel, in your strength. Go aleinu, redeem us. Adonai tzvaot shemo, God on high. Kadosh Yisrael, the holiness of Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, blessed are you who redeems the people of Israel. So wherever you are, I invite you to rise as we sing our introduction, right? Our permission. In Hebrew, it's called a reshut, a permission to say, can we approach you, God, wherever we are? Not physically where we are, if we're in our kitchen or our bedroom. No, where we spiritually are, where we're emotionally are, right? It's been a hard year for kids, for adults, for your pets. It's been a hard year. Maybe not so much your pets. Your pets are probably having a great year because you're getting to spend lots of time with them. But, Tifillah, prayer is hard. It's hard for everybody. And this is a chance to open our hearts and open our minds. And I promise one day soon we'll be together having those wonderful conversations about prayer and about God and about Judaism. But for now, I ask you to stand and rise as we sing. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, v'Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah. Ha'el hagadol hagipor v'hanora, El Elyon, gomel chasadim tovim v'koneh hakol, v'zocher chasdei avot v'imahot, u'mevii gula livnei v'nehem למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. Let's read this. Sometimes when I talk to God, I feel connected to something from long, long ago. Something that makes me feel safe, that lets me know I am never alone. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מחלקל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. And now for our Holiness Prayer. All of this we say on Shabbat and on the weekdays too, but we're going to read this in English so we know what we're saying, and we'll close with the Chatima. God, everywhere we turn, we feel your power and your holiness. We feel you with us when we hear a newborn baby cry, Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. We feel you with us when we touch a soft flower, holy, holy, holy. We feel you with us when we see a rainbow, after a storm. Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. We fill you with us when we are loving and loved. Holy, holy, holy. We fill you with us when we do a mitzvah. Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. We praise you, eternal God, everywhere we turn. You are there. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. We know we have 4 more blessings in there, but we are going to go right to our Sim Shalom, our Shalom blessing for peace. And we're going to say, what does peace look like? It looks like Jacob and Esau hugging after many years apart. We just read those stories in the Torah. It looks like 2 countries signing a peace treaty. It looks like Rebekah comforting Isaac after the death of his mother Sarah. What does peace sound like? It sounds like kind words on a bad day. It sounds like a sincere apology and a promise to try harder. It sounds like people who are different trying to understand each other. What does peace look like? It feels like Joseph's tears when he is reunited with his brothers. And it feels like people going outside without being afraid. It feels like everything is going to be okay. Wow. That's really important. Those last two lines got me with going outside without being afraid. We're all living in a time like that. So it's really important to feel that you're not alone and to know that everything is going to be okay no matter what. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'mavarech amo Yisrael b'shalom. Oh my goodness, I forgot to tell you to sit down. Maybe you're still standing. Maybe you were sitting the whole time. That's okay. God still heard your prayer. And we are going to finish, my friends, with the singing of Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom Imroma, Uyaseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'avo Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'avo Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'avo Yisrael. Friends, I hope you have a peaceful rest of your afternoon and rest of your week. I will see you on Shabbat, maybe? Come, zoom on in. Why not? Celebration Shabbat this Friday night. If you have a birthday, if your parents have an anniversary, if, I don't know, you ate ice cream every day this week, even in the cold, that's something to celebrate. Come, you can share what you're celebrating. And if not, I will see you on Sundays at Sunday School, our virtual Sunday School. And stay safe and have a fun, cozy, snowy week. L'hitrot, friends.